Okay, vamos start.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Copacabana Palace in Rio, one of the great hotels of the Global South with an incredible history spanning decades. Anybody in the world stayed here. And this is the end of day one of the BRICS Summit in Rio. In fact, it's the most important day because we had the opening session opened by President Lula. We had President Putin speaking on video conference, President Modi presentially, and we had the final declaration. The summit declaration was released early afternoon. The most important day, in fact, was yesterday because it was the BRICS Business Council where we had business representatives, diplomats from all over the Global South discussing their projects, their interconnection, their hopes for the future, financing new projects, etc. Today, of course, the big political day. The summit declaration is very diplomatic, as we expected, condemning, among others, the genocide in Gaza, the attacks against civilian targets in Russia, especially in Kursk, and of course the attack on the military installations, and of course Iran. There was a lot of stupidity across Western mainstream media that Iran was blocking the final declaration. No, they wanted the language of the summit declaration to be more forceful. But anyway, all the BRICS, consensus, they condemned the US operation against Iran. Very, very dangerous. An unprovoked unilateral attack. In terms of okay, we can break and then my last third, okay? You can break here.
It's okay.
It's okay, okay. Okay, so now we go to the last part. Geo-economically, this summit was absolutely essential because the Russian leadership, in geo-economic terms, in terms of organizing a new payment settlement system, in terms of coming up with a new credit rating agency, in terms of organizing the backbone of a different international system of trade, commerce, and finance, there was a big boost this past 2 days. And Russian Finance Minister Silvanov, he could be considered one of the key members, one of the key participants of the summit because he announced that the NDB, the BRICS Bank with headquarters in Shanghai, could become the catalyzer of a new system that will progressively bypass SWIFT. This is the big announcement of today, first day of the summit, and yesterday, the day of the BRICS Business Council. Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, was the big star yesterday of the BRICS Business Council. President Lula is going to visit the ASEAN Summit in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia in October. So we have South America and Southeast Asia getting closer together. So this is the main theme, which was discussed yesterday, especially by businessmen and businesswomen from all over the Global South. Closer integration beats transcontinental integration, which is the backbone of BRICS. So yesterday you could feel the heartbeat of the Global South beating here in Rio. Today we had the geopolitical and very serious aspect of, yes, the war by the empire is against all of us, BRICS members. But we're going to fight it in very civilized terms, and we're not going to antagonize the empire, but we'll keep organizing a different system of geoeconomic and geopolitical relations for a better future. So this was day one of BRICS. Tomorrow is the end. There's not going to be something extremely substantially different from today, but more dialogue. There's going to be a special dialogue, Brazil-India. And of course, some other observations by some of the key participants. We expect Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to come up with something always very, very creative. Thanks, everybody. Greetings from Rio. See you tomorrow.